Welcome to the Digital Production Buzz at the 2015 NAB Show. Hi, this is Larry Jordan, and this interview was recorded live on the trade show floor. For more information, visit digitalproductionbuzz.com. AOTG.com, which is short for Art of the Guillotine, is a free web tool that allows you to share content that you create or find on the internet with other people that are also interested in media creation and production and editing and other cool stuff. It's the brainchild of Gordon Burkell. He's the founder of Art of the Guillotine. And Gordon, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Why did you start yet another website focused on post-production?
It actually started because I gave a lot of classes in doc editing or various types of editing, and what I found was, the students would always ask me to learn where to learn more, because usually, I would focus on the technology, but then I would get into theories and like montage theory and go into it really deeply. So I actually started just as a paper list. I had here's all the websites you can visit, and then that got out of hand, and then it became a HTML website, which was poorly built by myself, and then that got out of hand because you had to scroll forever, and a friend of mine just said, let me turn this into something a little more.
It's always that friend of mine that makes your life suddenly both more interesting and more complex at the same time. So how many, what do you have on the site now?
Well, for submissions, we're just under 60,000.
60,000?
Yeah, blogs, videos, articles, all post-related.
That is too cool.
Yeah.
Do you curate it, or once it's up there, it stays?
Well, the way it works is if you run a blog, you can submit it yourself, and that doesn't get stopped as long as it's post-related. So if you came in and said, here's a camera, we'd have to remove it. Anything that's automated, so we've set up an automation system, so if you have a blog or a podcast, you can actually put it in, and it automatically alerts us, and then we just click a button, and it does it. It updates it. So those ones we curate, because some websites do post, cameras, everything. And so it comes in and we just say, yep, that's good, and it goes up.
Well, I know you've read every single one of those 60,000 posts, and you're ready to take a quiz on it. But what I really want to do is to get your take on what you've seen here at NAB that's caught your attention, knowing that you're wearing a post hat. What have you seen that you like?
I've been pretty busy running around shooting videos, but I really liked Adobe's announcement last week with the new animation tool that sees your face.
The character animator? Yeah. Yes.
I thought that was really amazing and excited to play with it, essentially.
We talked with Bill Roberts about that in yesterday's show, and it grew out of Adobe Labs. A guy was playing, and suddenly it caught fire, and now it's in the product.
Wow. I love it when companies create those labs and just let people experiment. So like Google and Adobe, and just because amazing things come out of it.
Okay, so you're a fan of cartoons. We got that clear. Yeah. What else caught your eye as you were dashing around shooting?
It's been pretty crazy. I think the other stuff, like I saw a lot of the Blackmagic stuff, and I really like where they're going with Resolve, as well as getting Fusion onto Mac was kind of a big thing.
Are you doing production yourself back at the office, or are you fully devoted to the website?
I'm fully devoted to the website now, and I've actually brought in, for NAB, we brought in an amazing editor who's been saving our asses all day. So
what are you looking for in, what trends are hot on the website?
It's interesting because we have a voting system, so you can vote things up and down and then just choose your popular one. And recently we've been getting a lot of those videos that are sort of essay videos, and those have become really popular. In terms of technology, definitely Blackmagic Design did really well this week in terms of numbers and what people were looking for.
What are your plans for the site? Where are you going to take it in the future?
We just created a discussion section, and it's
a what?
A discussion section.
Discussion.
And the idea is it's designed so that you can come in and post anything you want, as long as it's post related. And it focuses on, I can come in and say, okay, what do you think of this movie's editing? And everyone can start talking about it and throwing ideas around. Or you can say, I'm having trouble with this. How do we fix that? And people can help you with the technology. And then what we've done with that is there's a live tool that's built into it, so that we can, allow editors or associations in particular, because we work a lot with associations, to have live discussions over the internet and bring in editors or VFX artists to talk.
That's very cool. It sounds like what you're trying to do is to continue reinforcing the sense of community on the web and give people a chance who don't have time or ability to talk to each other to talk to each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Why is that important?
Well, I mean, it's all about what I found was, you could know all the technology, but if you don't know the people or you don't have the people who can help you fix one of the problems you have, you're not going to get to the next job or to the next level, and it's also just fun. That's like one of the best things about NAB or about any event is you're getting to see your friends that you haven't seen in a while.
Well, that's true. It is very much like old homework. After you start to attend more than one of these, you're always visiting with people you were talking with last year and see what they've been doing that's new that you need to pay attention to. What I guess I want to go back to the Art of the Guillotine. What were you doing before you started it?
I mostly worked in documentary editing, and I would do commercials as well. And then basically I would, at night, occasionally give talks or teach at a local university, and from there, just sort of, that's how the site started.
And you're based where?
Out of Toronto, Canada.
That's why your accent doesn't sound like it's from Texas. I understand now. So with the Art of the Guillotine, the website is divided into which areas? Where would people go to find stuff?
If you land on the page, there's a set of links along the top that are things like TV, which is just videos, resources, and explore. And then underneath our carousel, there's, you can break it down into VFX, editing, sound, color, or animation. And then under that, or beside that, is viewing it based on what's popular, viewing it based on what's just recent, and then everything.
And then everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the kitchen sink. For people that want to know more, where can they go on the web to see this website?
AOTG.com.
I wish it wasn't quite that easy. That's AOTG, which stands for Art of the Guillotine. Quickly, where does the guillotine come from? What's the reference?
It's the guillotine splicer for the editors.
A guillotine for digital media?
Well, I like merging the two.
No, but what you have to understand, not everybody's edited film.
Oh, yes.
So it's a film editor. It's the film.
Yeah.
You didn't say that. Now you did. That's where the guillotine comes from. It's called the Art of the Guillotine, meaning the art of editing. Gordon Burkell is the founder of the website AOTG. Gordon, thanks for joining us today. Take care.
You too.